What you're looking at is not a science fiction creation or a futuristic concept. It was a real vehicle built in the 1930s. And as unbelievable as it may seem, it moved using a single gigantic wheel. The driver rode inside while the entire structure rotated to move forward. In the early 1930s, a British inventor named John Archibald Purves introduced one of the most unusual transportation concepts of his time. His creation was called the Dynasphere. Unlike conventional automobiles, this vehicle completely broke away from traditional designs. While most vehicles relied on four wheels for movement, Purves embraced a radically different approach, a massive single wheel that housed both the driver and the control mechanism inside. The inspiration emerged during a period of intense technological innovation. Automobiles were evolving rapidly, road networks were expanding, and engineers were constantly experimenting with new mobility solutions. Purves believed that many vehicles contained unnecessarily complex mechanisms, so he began developing a simpler design. His goal was to create an efficient, practical means of transportation capable of operating on a single wheel. After several years of research and testing, the first Dynasphere was unveiled in the United Kingdom around 1930. Its main structure consisted of a wheel several meters in diameter. Inside it was a cabin designed for the driver. A motor supplied the power needed to rotate the outer wheel, causing the vehicle to move forward. Although the concept seemed strange for its time, tests proved that it worked. It was capable of carrying passengers and traveling considerable distances. It was not merely an experimental idea, but a fully functional machine. Public demonstrations quickly attracted the attention of both the press and the general public. Newspapers published articles about the project, while specialized magazines analyzed its operation and technical features. Many people attended exhibitions to see it in action, and numerous engineers examined the unusual design to determine whether it could become a viable alternative to conventional vehicles. Purves highlighted several advantages of his invention. Its design featured fewer mechanical components than many automobiles of the era. By reducing the number of wheels, suspension systems, and other complex parts, the structure became simpler. In addition, the wheel's enormous size allowed it to overcome certain terrain irregularities with relative ease. Small obstacles had far less impact thanks to its large diameter. As the years went by, the project continued to evolve. Variants equipped with combustion engines were built, while others incorporated experimental electric systems. Models capable of carrying more than one passenger also appeared. Each new version aimed to improve performance, comfort, and stability. However, testing also revealed several drawbacks. One of the most significant involved maneuverability. Changing direction was considerably more difficult than in a conventional automobile. Turns required greater anticipation, and maneuvering in confined spaces could become a real challenge. Another issue emerged during acceleration and braking. Developers observed that the internal cabin could move independently from the outer wheel. This effect, known as gerbling, caused uncomfortable movements for the driver and negatively affected both stability and the overall driving experience. Wind conditions also presented a major challenge. Due to its large circular surface, the vehicle acted somewhat like a sail when exposed to air currents. Under certain circumstances, strong gusts could significantly influence its behavior on the ground. Despite these obstacles, Purves never abandoned his idea. For several years, he continued refining the design and developing new variants in an effort to solve the problems that had been identified. His goal was to demonstrate that the concept still had room for improvement. Although the Dynasphere was never mass-produced, it secured a place among the most remarkable and innovative engineering experiments in history.